All right, 2:30. We are heading out. Second tournament of the year. We are going to Stockton, Missouri. So we're actually fishing the Missouri side this time around, fishing a MOYAK tournament. Got about 2.5 hour drive there. Friday, gonna do some pre-fishing. Gonna check it out. It's my first time ever fishing this lake, so hopefully can explore around a lot. From what I've seen before, it should be some pretty clear water. Do some pre-fishing, gonna camp out there tonight. Weather's looking great. It's gonna be high of 70 something today, high of 85 tomorrow, so a little bit warmer tomorrow. Fish are probably sitting in all 3 stages, I would imagine. Probably a couple pre-spawned, a couple spawning currently, a couple that have already spawned out. We'll kind of check things out, see what's going on with the lake. I think it's more of a highland reservoir type setup. It looks like it's got some good channels, some rocks, some bluff points. But it also looks like it's got some grass and some vegetation and a lot of timber in it as well. So it should make it fun. Hopefully they're up shallow, should be feeding. Water level is about 4 feet high. We've had a ton of rain lately, so hopefully that pushes them up into some flooded timber and we can start flipping some bushes and some trees and that kind of fun stuff. Maybe find a little bit of grass here and there. Alright, so we've gotten a ton of rain lately. Water's, I think 4 or 5 feet high right now. Ton of brush back here, ton of bushes, all flooded. Water temperature 69, so they're probably spawned. Initial plan is to just head shallow, head in the back of these creek channels, try to fish fast, cover some water, see what I can find, see if I can replicate it. There's 2 arms I want to fish where I launched at, and then I'm going to head across the main lake to another big creek arm that connects to the main lake. We'll start off with a popper. A little slower moving tap water. Just feel it out. Okay. First cast, MOYAK tournament, Stockton Lake. Definitely some fish moving around. Alright, good start. Sitting right in that grass clump. Look at tangle up there, guy. Oh God. Yeah. Not a bad one to start off with. 15 inches or so. No hits on the spinner yet, which is surprising. Seemed like they're eating shad back here, but you'd think they would bite a spinner bait if they were. I think the name of the game here is just find a pattern, figure out what the fish are doing. I think they'll be definitely a little bit spread out due to the high water. think they're gonna be shallow. The first one we caught was very, very shallow. Got ourselves a nice big stick. Throw this coal shad around and see if I can get any followers. Water's clearing up. Further and further I go. Giant following it. That was a big one that followed it all the way out. Just had a real big follower on the coal shad. Mainly why I'm throwing it right now, just trying to see if I can get some followers. Looks like that one came out of a bush as well, so. Just trying to get some more hints as to what they're doing. Skippy wacky rig up under these bushes. Alright, about time to make a move. Caught one back here, got a follower on that coal shad. Seem like they're in the dirtier water in the backs of these pockets. Both came out of flooded with bushes. Alright, made it back to the second pocket back here. Water's dirty. A lot of flooded bushes. Looks really good. Got a spinnerbait around it. Little guy pulling out of the bushes again. Grab a little breakfast. Finish out this pocket back here, and then I'm gonna head across the lake. Got a little breakfast burrito. Alright, we're back. Having some camera problems. Camera was overheating. I finished fishing that pocket out. Didn't get too many bites. Got some followers on a coal shad. So there's some fish there. They swiped at a coal shad a couple times, but nothing too crazy. I think they're eating shad is kind of what it looks like. So I just ran across the main channel. There's a pretty big river arm that runs back this, so I'm gonna try to run back as far as I can and then fish my way back out of it. That's the plan. Gonna run back there, see what we can find. Probably eat some lunch back here at some point. Doing all right so far. Haven't found anything too crazy good, but got a lot of exploring to go, so let's see what we can find.
All right, well, I hope you have fun. Maybe hope you can catch some fish this afternoon.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, there's a butterfly on my reel.
Oh, that's good luck.
Yes.
Talk to you in a little bit. Love you.
Have a nice meeting. Love you too.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Just cruising along here. Been fishing down this bank for 20 minutes or so. Just off that main lake point. Super clear water. I've seen some bass swimming around. Had some followers, but nothing that I'm too crazy interested in. A lot of small ones. They don't seem to be feeding a whole lot. I think I'm gonna try to get back to that dirtier water. Just making my way back there, and then I'm gonna come all the way back up this arm. Good luck. Thanks. Morning. Welcome back. Tournament day. I think stop number 3 for MOYAK. My first MOYAK tournament ever, actually. Stockton Lake. Conditions are looking good. I, as you saw, had some camera issues, or I guess as you didn't see, had some camera issues yesterday. Camera kept overheating and wouldn't hold the charge, so I think I got it figured out. Hopefully it stays on today, but pre-fishing actually ended up really well. So I fished points across the main channel that were really muddy, or a couple of coves, I guess, that were really muddied up. I caught a couple back there, but just wasn't happy with what I was seeing, so I made a big run, like 45-minute run across the lake, down into a different arm. When I got into here, I started seeing a lot more clear water, a lot more bass, a lot more action going on, so ended up catching, I don't know, 8, 9, or 10 of them, all pretty decent size, 15 to 18 inches or so. Basically caught them all up in some flooded bushes and whatnot. Caught some on a Nessie, caught some flipping, spinnerbait, chatterbait. So got some good stuff tied on. We got about 7 or 8 minutes till line's in. I'm just starting in this pocket. It's a pretty big pocket back here, but I caught probably 4 or 5 out of it yesterday. So just gonna start and work my way around it and hopefully put a limit on the board. 1 minute till line's in. Actually gonna start off with a poppin' frog. A little bit of a bold move, but we'll see if we get any hits on it. Okay, there it is, 6 o'clock, line's in. Frog fills up with water so quickly. Oh, one ticket. Good sign, good sign. Let me get back in there. Got a Fluke rigged up. Seen a couple fish back here, so we can get one of them. I had one on first cast of the Fluke. Didn't fully grab it, so I couldn't get a hook set into it. There it is. Oh, dang it. Got wrapped around the tree. There we go. That feels like a decent one. Stay on. Stay on. Not too big, but it'll do. Alright, first one on the board. Okay, let's get back in there. Had one. Missed it. There's a stand up tree. Number 2. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I knew there was one in that tree. There we go. Not bad. I think I only have 2 flukes, and they are tearing them up. Not good. 2 white flukes. I got a different color actually, so it should work all right. saw that one. Small guy, but that'll count. Oh, at least I got one photo. I'm gonna try to glue this back together real quick. Not sure if it's gonna work, but we'll see. A little glue right there. I have some other Flukes. There's not white, which is not a big deal. The water's pretty clear, so. Scoot over and fish this point before boats and stuff get on it, and then come back. "30 minutes in, we got 3 down so far. They're looking good." Ooh. I had one. Let's see if I can get back in there. Got another bite. Oh my god, freaking thing off. What happens fishing with a Fluke? It's interesting, you're almost biting it when it's just dead stick falling. This guy's barely hanging on. She's almost done for. See if I can get one more fish out of it. There's one. Feels decent. Oh, that's a giant. Stay on. Oh god, oh god. Oh my god. Couldn't get him in the freaking net. That's a giant. Couldn't get him in the net. Look at that. Just barely hooked. This one we are going to protect. That could be big fish for the tournament. Almost touches 20. That's number 4. 19 3/4. Thank you, fish. Number 4. Let's keep it rolling. 19 3/4. That was amazing. Somehow this Fluke survived it. 4 fish out of a broken Fluke. Now what I'm going to do is switch to the last one I have. I'm going to super glue this one back together and let it sit for a while. See if we can get it back. Because they are munching it. Alright. Let that guy dry for a second. We do have a couple other options, Fluke-wise, so that's good. Not the same, but a little silver, blue pearl compared to white. Pretty close to the same. I'm rigging my Fluke with a little swivel about 6 inches up so it doesn't get a bunch of line twist on it. It helps bring it down a little bit in the water. Alright. Ooh, that looks good. Let's catch a couple more of those. That'd be a good limit. Just need one more for a limit. Gotta upgrade a couple of them. Going barefoot today. Maybe that's the good luck. Until my feet dry off from the sun. Sun's coming up and it is getting hot. This one actually falls a little faster. It's a little bit different. But I like the look of it. That fish's tail was pretty beat up, so right back here on a bed or protecting the bed. I think they've already spawned probably, but a fry garden. So most of the fish I caught yesterday seemed to be fry garters. I actually visually saw one garden fry and cast it at it and it crushed my lure. Coming up on another pretty good little point right here. Wow, that was a horrible cast. And that's what I deserve for that cast. Stuck in a bush. thing is stuck in there good. God. Oh, good thing I was shallow. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Wow. That makes for a good video. Oh, good thing it's been warm today. Didn't lose a rod. Got my Fluke back. We are back in action. Hopefully my life jacket doesn't go off. That was awesome. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get your lure back. I just caught a 20-inch fish on it, 19 3/4. And no one was even back here to see it. People always say it's just a matter of time before you tip your kayak or go in. But I only did it in 3 feet of water, so that's not bad. So that's my experience, I'll take it. Jeez. Alright, let's get back at it. Probably scared all the fish away from falling in the water. Kept telling myself yesterday that I was thinking about jumping in just to cool off. Guess I was gonna do that today. There's one. Number 5. That's all I know. That is why I keep my net there. This is a jumpy fish. Number 5. Alright, let's keep on rolling. Take advantage of this bite. I got 5. One's real small, so I need to call that one out. The surface here is really bad, so I'm just waiting to submit anything, probably till I'm moving spots or closer to the end of the day. Not exactly sure what I'm standing at right now, inches wise, but the big one's definitely gonna help. The water's pretty clear, so I'm trying to keep myself positioned back. It kind of seems like the fish that I am catching is a little bit of a further cast, so I wonder if I'm spooking them and getting too close, or I'm gonna try that out. I also turned off my graph too. There's no point in having electronic sonar on when I'm fishing in 2 feet of water, so that could help. There's one. That'll help. That will help. Just letting it free fall. I think that's the trick. Number 6, 14.5. Don't typically fish flukes very often, but not at the start. This brand also seems to hold up a lot better. This is a caffeine shad. Another one. This one is spicy. That'll also help. That will help. Number 7. It's definitely spawned out female. This one's super skinny. Number 7. We need some breakfast. Taking a second to get some water. Go start my breakfast. It's hard to take a minute to eat when you're catching them. Don't want to stop. Always go with the breakfast burritos. Shout out to my wife. Makes them beforehand. Oh, that was another one. I missed it. Much harder sitting down. This is number 8, 14 and a half. 8 down. Haven't even finished my breakfast yet. Oh my god, that was a horrible cast. Number 9. Jumpy one. Get all out of you. Number 9, 14. Jumpy guy. 9 down. Finish my breakfast. Gotta put some sunscreen on my feet. So they don't fry like yesterday. Just making my way all the way back around to where I started. And I'm actually gonna head straight across. I saw a couple decent ones over there yesterday. Caught a good one on a Nessie. Thought I was stuck in a tree again. Time for a new one. Not mad about it. Not mad about it at all. Plenty of these. Gonna finish this out and then head across. Finally starting to dry off from my spill in the water. 9 o'clock, I've caught 9 so far. Pretty good. If I get a couple more decent sized ones, that would be amazing. Wow. Look at that. Just cast it right out into the middle. Looks like they were jumping to eat a shad out there. Of course, it ripped my lure. That was cool. I saw that fish jump and try to eat another shad, and I threw in and cast it at it. Little guy, but let me get a photo just in case. You never know if you need it. Number 10, 12 and a half. Alright, I'm about to make a run. Just right across. Quick run across. Just gonna push the back of this one and then actually hit the next one. The next one's a lot bigger. Let's see if there's anything back here. Oh my god. Alright, it's about 10:15. Making a run. Not too long, just to another pocket in this channel. This one seems pretty shallow and it's also goes pretty long back, so might be a lot of flooded brush back in here, which is what I was catching them out of, so that's my hopes at least. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna shoot almost all the way to the back, but I don't know. Can't really decide what to do. Looks like there's a lot of timber in here too. Just might as well just fish it all the way in. Gotta hit the old sunscreen again. I can't put my shoes back on. It's been good luck. Ugh. Might have to jump in the water on purpose this time. Whoa. Going a big bait for a minute. Going with the Nessie. I think these fish are getting out in the middle, getting shad. Thinking about tying a jerkbait on and sitting out there. Tournament ends at 2 and it is 10:48. We got about 3 hours left. One more big kicker would be clutch. I'm not pulling them out of these bushes anymore, and I keep seeing shad and stuff jumping in the middle, so I think they pulled out into the middle. I think I'm gonna tie a jerkbait on. Probably go back to that other side where I was catching them. All right, found some service. Got everything submitted. Let's check the standings. Sitting in first right now by half an inch out of 65 anglers. Looks like the big fish, somebody beat me by 1/4 of an inch, so somebody put on a 20. I have a 19.75. I'm sitting at 80 and a quarter. Service isn't very good, so a lot of people probably haven't submitted yet, but puts me in first right now out of 65 anglers. That's pretty cool. If I can just get one or two more that are maybe a 16, 15 and a half, 16, that'll really boost me up. I think my smallest, yeah, I have two 14s and a half. So if I could just pull those two out, that would be huge. 12:40, got an hour and 20 minutes left. If I could just pull one of those 14 and a halves, that would be huge. Can't seem to catch anything now. It's very hot though. Water temperature is 79 now. Started the day at 70. There's one. Please call, please call, please call. Please. Not gonna do it. 14. Alright, 20 minutes left. Basically right back to where I started today and caught majority of my fish from. Need it to be 14 and a half. I don't think it is. That's it. 2 o'clock, that is the end of the tournament. What a fun time, that was awesome. Crushed them in the morning. Got pretty tough in the afternoon, but got real hot, and I think they were biting shad in the morning when the shad were up shallow, and I think the shad pulled off a little bit, but awesome tournament. First time at Stockton, super cool lake. Really reminds you of like Table Rock, something like that. Really pretty, no houses, no docks, nothing. Bunch of submerged bushes. The water's up like 4 feet, 5 feet, so I think that helped a ton. But I caught 12 or 13 fish, finished at like 80.25. When I checked the leaderboard, I was in first, but we know how that goes. Not a lot of people submit. Coverage out here is kind of rough, so that can also be a factor. But yeah, I basically caught majority of my fish right here in this whole pocket. Checked it out yesterday and saw a bunch in here, so came here first thing in the morning and tore them up. So the awards are at 3:30 actually, so an hour and a half from now. Gives everyone time to pack up and get to the bait shop for the awards. But yeah, thanks for watching. Great time. We are all loaded up, ready to roll back to the awards. Good day fishing out there. Pretty lake, clear water, a lot of flooded brush and whatnot. It's 2:45, awards are at 3:30. Last I checked the leaderboard was probably around noon-ish, and I was actually sitting in first place, 80.25 inches, but I'm sure a lot of people haven't submitted yet, so we'll see how that holds up at the awards. See you there. Made it to the awards. right, y'all, that wraps up the tournament. We got paid. We got 6th place out of 65, so finished really, really well. Finished at 80.25 inches. Along with my 6th place finish, I also got 2nd place for big bass, which paid out as well. The top 2 paid out for big bass. So mine was 19.75. Big bass of the tournament was 20. So almost had big bass of the tournament as well, but at least we made some extra money off that. Had a really good tournament, a really good pre-fish. Ran all over the lake. Definitely put a lot of effort into it and a lot of map studying, but it turned out really well. So mainly caught everything on a fluke, up shallow and into flooded bushes. Had some camera issues on the pre-fish day, so that one was cut short for the video. Got that figured out. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.